To create an envelope that has personalized and customized teaser copy on it is very simple. You just need two things. First of all, you need to have a list of people you want to send your message to, and second, you need to have an envelope template. Now, the easiest way to develop a list is come up with your list and insert it into Microsoft Excel. Now you'll see what I've done here is I've created a list. The first row has the headers, the first name, the last name, the company, the address, city, state, zip, whatever information I need to get the message to them. The second row, and from there on then, would have a list of the people that I want to send this to. Now in my case, I just want to send it to one person, Bill Smith from ABC Company. Now once you have that, you'll save that Microsoft Excel document someplace on your computer so you can come back to it later. The next thing we want to do is open up Microsoft Word. You don't need to have a document, just a blank sheet will do. Then you go right to the top and click on the Mailings tab. The Mailings tab then will bring up another row that says Start Mail Merge. You want to click right on that, come down to where it says Envelopes and click on that. That will bring up your envelope options box, and it will ask you what size of an envelope you want to use. Now in my case, I'm using a size 10 envelope, which is a standard business envelope for the US. I'll click on OK, and that automatically inserts my return address in the upper left-hand corner. I'll go right back to the Start Mail Merge and click on that and come down to where it says Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. That opens up a menu box, a mail merge menu box on the right hand side of my screen. It's pre-selected for envelopes. I'll go all the way to the bottom and click on Next Starting Document. I'll click on that and it brings up another page that says Use the current document. That's the envelope that I'm using right now. That's the one I want to use. I go down then and select the Next Select Recipients line, click on that. It says use an existing list. That's what I want to use. And so I'll now go down and click on Browse. So that then brings up my screen that says Select Data Source. I'll click on my desktop. I'll go down to where I have that saved. I call it Test Envelope. I'm going to open that. And it brings up a box that asks me to select the table. Now I put that in sheet 1 of that document, so I'm just going to open that up, and then it brings up this Mail Merge Recipients box, and here's the name of the Microsoft Excel document that I saved. It's called Test Envelope, and you'll see here's Bill Smith from the ABC Company. That's who I want to use, so I'm going to click on OK, and then I need to mail merge that into my envelope. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to click in the middle of the envelope, and that's going to bring up a box that's already on the envelope, because when you selected Use the Envelope template, it automatically inserts that. It's just invisible until you click on it. Next, I'll go down to where it says Arrange My Envelope. It changes the menu at the top, and I want to insert an address block. So I'm going to click on Address Block, and it brings up this Insert Address Block box. And it says, here's the one that I want to use right here. This is how I want to appear. I can go over here and change it if I wanted to use any other type of salutation or any type of address block rather. But this is the one I want to use. So I'm going to click on OK. And that puts the address block in. Now I'm going to make this look like it's been hand typed. We don't use typewriters anymore, but still there's that look of being typed. So I'm going to select that text, go up to the top on Home, and then I'm going to come over to where it changes the font, and I'm going to use the New Courier or Courier New, and I'm going to change that to 10 point. Now there's my address block. If I go down to where it says Next, Preview Your Envelopes, I can click on that and you can see how it looks. It looks like it was hand typed in there. Now, I want to customize this a little bit more. So I'm going to click on this box. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. I can move it any place I want. But then I'm going to go over here to the top of the page and click on Insert, go to Shapes, select my text box, and just draw a text box over here on the left-hand side someplace. Now I'm going to write a message in here. I'm going to personalize the message, so I'll write, Hi, I'm going to come over to the right hand side and I'm going to click the previous arranger envelope line, and that's going to change it back to where we had the address block, the greeting line, electronic postage, and I want to click on more items. Now you'll see it brings up this insert merge field, and I just want the first name. That's all I want. So I'll click on insert and then close it. So I have hi, first name, comma, and then I'll write the rest of my message. So whatever you want to write, you can just write in there. And then once again, we want to change this font to where it looks like it's hand typed. So we'll come back up and change it. And we have 10 point once again. And then if I want to, I can add my signature in here. Now I have my signature written out and scanned into my computer. So I'll just go over to where I want to insert it. And then I'll come up to insert, insert picture. And then I'll go down to where I find my picture on my computer. Or my first name saved as a picture, and I insert it right there. That's all there is to it. Now if I go down to preview our envelopes, you can see what it looks like. It's inserted Bill's name, both in the address block and in my special message. Now I want to move that message around, and I don't want to have that box around it. So what I can do is click on Previous, Arranger Envelopes, and I can go back and just move this box wherever I want to move it. And if I want to, I can come up to Format, and I can go to Shape Outline, and go down to No Outline, and then I can take a look and preview my envelope again. And that's what it looks like. Now, let's suppose there's a longer name than Bill. That's okay. It doesn't make any difference if it's a longer name or not. It will automatically adjust the text and just wrap it. So that doesn't matter. Now, let's suppose I want to take this and make it, put a box around it so it makes it stand out even more. I can go back to Format. I can then come to Shape Outline, and I can click on green. That's what I want to use it, the color. And then I can click on dashes, and we'll select some dashes, and then maybe change the weight of that to 1.5 points. Now let's preview it again and see what it looks like. And that's what our message looks like. So now we have a green box around it. So there's a number of things you can do. You can even go in and change the font, if you want to something that looks like it might be handwritten. The problem with these kinds of fonts is it looks like it's supposed to look like it's handwritten, but everybody knows that it's a computer-generated font. So the easiest way to do it, or the one that at least I like anyway, is to use the one that looks like it's been typed. Now, once again, we don't use typewriters, but it does look like, or it has that look of being typed. So that's how you do it. Very simple to do. And when you start using these kinds of things and put this kind of specialized or personalized teaser copy on your envelopes, you'll find that your envelopes will get opened, have a higher opening rate than they would otherwise, and it's so much better than putting the standard text on here that says something like, "You've just won $1 million, open quickly to find, claim your prize." You can put whatever you want to put on here and make it look like it was personally addressed to that person. So I hope that served you. I hope you got some information that you can use, and I hope you'll be able to use this some way to help generate a higher open rate from your letters and your direct mail.